Leadership isn't about titles. It's about showing up, standing strong, and serving others, even when the spotlight fades.
Dawn Michelle Staley was born on May 4, 1970. Her parents, Clarence and Estelle Staley, moved to North Philadelphia from Orangeburg County, South Carolina in the 1950s when they were still teenagers. They married young and in 1967 moved into a 3-bedroom, single-bath row house in the Raymond Rosen Homes housing project. Together, Clarence, a part-time carpenter, and Estelle, a homemaker, raised 5 children, 3 boys, Lawrence, Anthony, and Eric, and 2 girls, Tracey and Dawn. Fearful of her disciplinarian mother, who was of faith and would not spare the rod, Staley knew to abide by her rules. You lived claim. You're good. You live a happy life. She is an American Basketball Hall of Fame player and coach who is currently the head coach for the reigning champion South Carolina Gamecocks women's team. Staley won 3 Olympic gold medals with Team USA as a player and later was head coach of another U.S. gold medal winning team. Staley was elected to carry the United States flag at the opening ceremony of the 2004 Summer Olympics. After playing point guard for the University of Virginia under Debbie Ryan and winning the gold medal at the 1996 Summer Olympics, she played professionally in the American Basketball League and WNBA. In 2011, fans named Staley one of the top 15 players in WNBA history. Staley was inducted into the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame in 2012. She was elected to the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in 2013. While a WNBA player, she started coaching the Temple University Owls women's basketball team in 2000. In 8 years at Temple, she led the program to 6 NCAA tournaments, 3 regular season conference championships, and 4 conference tournament titles. On May 7, 2008, she was named head coach for women's basketball at the University of South Carolina. Staley built South Carolina's program from the ground up. In her first 6 seasons as head coach, she improved their record every year, winning the SEC in 2013-14. In late 2014, her team achieved the program's first #1 ranking, making her only the second individual to both play on and coach a #1 ranked team. Staley has led South Carolina to 8 SEC regular season championships, 8 SEC tournament championships, 8 Sweet 16s, 5 Final Fours, and 3 NCAA women's basketball national championships. On April 2, 2020, Staley became the first person to win the Naismith Award as both a player and a coach. She also won the other 3 major National Coach of the Year awards after she led her team to a 32-win season and a final ranking of #1 in both major polls. Staley served as the United States women's national team head coach from 2017 to 2021, finishing with a perfect 45-0 record before returning full-time to South Carolina. In the 2020 Tokyo Olympics, Staley won her first gold medal as head coach for Team USA and 4th overall, winning all 6 games. On April 3, 2022, Staley led the Gamecocks to their second national title with a 64-49 win over UConn, finishing the season 35-2 and ranked #1 in both major polls for the entire season. Staley would be named Naismith Award winner as the best coach in the nation for 2022-3-4. On April 7, 2024, she guided the #1 ranked Gamecocks to an undefeated 38-0 season, defeating Iowa 87-75 to win the team's 3rd national title. Staley once again won National Coach of the Year honors. Staley was named the National High School Player of the Year during her final season at Morrell Dobbins Vocational High School in Philadelphia. Staley attended the University of Virginia, UVA, and Charlottesville, Virginia, from which she earned her degree in Rhetoric and Communication Studies. During her 4 seasons in college, she led her team to 4 NCAA tournaments, 3 Final Fours, and 1 national championship game. She was named the ACC Female Athlete of the Year and the National Player of the Year in 1991 and 1992. Staley finished her college career with 2,135 points and held the NCAA record for career steals with 454, which has since been broken by current record holder Natalie White. She finished her career at Virginia as the school's all-time scoring leader and as the ACC's all-time leader in assists at 729, but those records have since been broken by former UVA stars Monica Wright and Sharnae Zoll. Her number 24 is retired at UVA. Dawn Staley stands at a height of 5 feet 6 inches, or 1.68 meters. About Dawn Staley's personal life. Staley is a Christian and routinely thanks God after games. For instance, on Easter Sunday 2024, Staley said post-game, "He is risen," referring to the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Again, after her team won the 2024 national title, Staley thanked Jesus. Dawn Staley has never been married and has no publicly known spouse. She has been focused on excelling in her profession as a player and coach. Staley now heads the Dawn Staley Foundation, which gives middle school children a positive influence in their lives by sponsoring an after-school program at the Hank Gathers Recreation Center. The center focuses on academics and athletics and sponsors basketball leagues and other fundraising activities. Staley hosted a podcast, Net Life, produced by Just Women's Sports, beginning in January 2022. Staley owns a Havanese dog named Champ, who has his own Twitter account and frequently visits practices. Staley is a fan of the NFL's Philadelphia Eagles. Throughout the 2022 NFL season, Staley was often seen wearing their jerseys while coaching the Gamecocks. A guiding principle Staley lives by is, "The disciplined person can do anything." Dawn Staley is renowned not only for her achievements in basketball, but also for her significant philanthropic efforts. Here are some highlights of her contributions. Staley has been a vocal advocate for racial justice and has provided new sneakers to those in need, making a big impact on youth and college athletes. She has built 2 nonprofits that focus on mentoring players both on and off the court. In August 2020, she was appointed to the Southeastern Conference's Council to promote racial justice and equality across collegiate athletics. This fund provides financial aid to first-generation college students to help them avoid student loan debt. Established after winning her first Olympic gold medal in 1996, the foundation offers at-risk children in Philadelphia the tools they need to become productive, responsible adults. Staley's commitment to empowering and supporting young athletes extends beyond the basketball court, making a positive impact on their lives and the community. About Dawn Staley's professional career. In 1994 to 1995, after graduation, Staley played professional basketball in France and Tarbes, Italy, Brazil, and Spain before joining the ABL and then the WNBA. Staley was named to the USA Basketball Women's Junior National Team, now called the U19 team. The team participated in the second Junior World Championship, held in Bilbao, Spain, in July 1989. Team USA lost their opening game to South Korea in overtime, then lost a 2-point game to Australia. After defeating Bulgaria, Team USA lost another close game, this time to Czechoslovakia by 3 points. The team followed that loss with a victory against Zaire, but dropped its final game to Spain, again by 3 points. Staley averaged 10.8 points per game and recorded 14 steals over the course of the event, both second highest on the team. The Americans finished the tournament in 7th place. In 1996, she joined the Richmond Rage of the American Basketball League, ABL, and led the team to the ABL Finals in 1997. The following season, the team moved to Staley's hometown of Philadelphia. Staley was named the 1996-97 All-ABL First Team and the All-ABL Second Team the following season. In the 1999 WNBA Draft, Staley was selected with the 9th overall pick by the Charlotte Sting. In 2001, she led the Sting to the championship game of the WNBA playoffs. On August 1, 2005, Staley was traded to the Houston Comets. Staley announced before the start of the WNBA season that she would be retiring after the Comets season was over. The Comets made the playoffs and faced the Sacramento Monarchs in the first round. The Monarchs swept the Comets and won the series 2-0, ending Staley's career. In 2011, she was voted in by fans as one of the top 15 players in the 15-year history of the WNBA. Staley had no interest in coaching when she was initially approached by the athletic director of Temple University, Dave O'Brien. She was on the Olympic team at the time, which was attending the Final Four in Philadelphia. O'Brien, mindful that Staley was a Philadelphia native and star basketball player at Philadelphia's Dobbins Technical High School, talked her into visiting the campus, where she was guided to a conference room with a dozen people who were treating her visit as a job interview. When they asked her if she saw herself as a coach, she replied, "No, not at all." She initially resisted offers to become the coach. O'Brien changed his tactics and challenged her to identify some ways to turn the program around. She was still playing in the WNBA at the time, and her friends told her it would be impossible to continue to play and coach. That challenge convinced her she should give coaching a try, and accepted the position of head coach at Temple. In her first season, 2001, Temple advanced to the WNIT. In 2001, 2002, and 2004, her teams won the Atlantic 10 tournament to qualify for the NCAA tournament. At South Carolina, she started rebuilding a program from scratch, suffering through 2 losing seasons at the start of her tenure. Starting with 10 wins during the 2008-09 season, she led the program to ever better finishes in each subsequent season, leading to the program's first #1 ranking and Final Four appearance during the 2014-15 season. They picked up where they left off a year later, going undefeated in SEC play. However, they were upended in the Sweet 16 by Syracuse. About Dawn Staley House. Dawn Staley, a renowned figure in women's basketball, has made significant contributions to the sport. While there is information available about a property located at 1224 Glenwood Road, Columbia, South Carolina, 29204, which is a 5-bedroom, 6-bathroom house built in 2006, it's important to note that this address is not necessarily related to Dawn Staley herself. Dawn Staley boasts an estimated net worth of around $12 million. Thanks so much for watching our video. Please go ahead and give us a like, share this video to your friends, and also subscribe to our channel.